brother. I don't know if you saw that yet.
Oh my gosh, I didn't even look at the team this year.
Yep.
Well, look, I haven't even been on board. I knew I was playing him this week.
Yeah.
Didn't change my lineup.
Are you going to change your lineup?
No, I don't need to.
Okay, good. So you're predicting victory. Your brother just scored 146 points. That's the most by any team this year.
Wins. I do.
He's got Kyle Orton, who he's put a lot of, he's invested a lot of his time and energy in, and
yeah, Kyle Orton's awesome. For KO, baby.
You're also playing injured reserves, Mikey. Any fears there?
Orton, dude.
Any fears for Mikey? He's got LT, who's been steadily going down. I've got Larry Johnson. There's some players who have been steadily going down.
There's a keeper when you.
Yeah.
League wasn't even a keeper team, and you had Larry Johnson as a keeper.
It's always been a keeper league. We've always had it as a keeper league. I'll bring out the news.
Really?
I'll bring out the newsletter from 2006.
At the end of the year, we did. We decided.
No,
in the summer, we decided.
Talked about
We're
it.
talking about having a keeper league. Well, look at you. You had Sean Alexander, and Larry Johnson. You know, the two best players for that year.
I think people remember that it was going to be a keeper league. I think we announced it at the draft when you and Sonny were out playing.
That's why they both got hurt and they suck now.
Well, that's all right. I don't need them to be in first, as you can see. If I may borrow a line from you, I don't need them.
Yeah.
They suck. They're on my bench. That's where they're going to be because they're old. You play injured reserves. You play Dr. Mo.
I back up running backs score more points than half the teams out there in this league.
Do you predict any upset here? You think you're going to beat these two teams? This would get you to 9-4.
I hope I lose. I really do. Seriously, I need to.
Well, why is that, Norm Buds? Our division really is. You know, the top 8 teams. Could jump right into the top 3. It's so compact right now.
Yeah.
But you don't know. You may lose. You may purposely lose.
You don't know. With fantasy football, you don't know.
Okay,
you're just a coach. You know, and if one of my players do bad, you know, I'm going to bench them for the rest of the year. You know, that's what's going to happen. They know better.
It does also.
I'll drop them, you know.
It does also depend, I think, a lot on the matchups of who they're playing, and I think people that are out there that are looking at that a little more closely, I think it benefits. I played Vincent Jackson last week because I liked the matchup and I knew Chris Chambers. The aforementioned Chris Chambers was out, so that's why I went with Vincent Jackson. He did better than Hushmanzada, though. I like Hushmanzada better as a player.
Hushmanzada.
He's good.
Yeah, he is good.
Fitzpatrick just can't get him the ball when he's in there.
Fitzpatrick?
That's the quarterback now because Carson Palmer's hurt.
He's a keeper.
A couple other games. I'm playing Katie, the Divas against the JH Express.
Who are you going for in that game?
I'm rooting for a competitive contest. So you know, if Katie wins, if my girlfriend wins, I'm proud of her. I'm happy. I would like to see her be in the playoffs.
She will.
I would like.
She's got a good team.
Yeah, I think so. Reggie Bush is out for 2 to 4 weeks. I think it's going to hurt her a little bit.
Really?
Yeah. So.
Who's her backup running back? See, my backup no White. He scores a touchdown every single week. So I decided to bench him.
She got Amon Green as her backup.
Oh, he's coming back. He
used to be good. He rushed for a touchdown. I can't believe he's actually on the field.
Excessive sweating in his hands. That's why he drops the ball a lot.
Another interesting matchup. Kind of the battle of the smack here. Brew Crew Les Salzman, who's been kind of needing a win. He's gone with Jake Delhomme. He's been trying to get another quarterback. He actually played Brad Johnson last week, which is just a disaster.
That's BJ.
Going up against the Man Whores, first place in the. BJ got that. Took me a second, but I got that.
Man Whores, they're the best.
Who do you like? You like the Man Whores against the Brew Crew here?
Oh, Man Whores, they get the best team out there if they had Chris Chambers on it. Seriously.
And then another good matchup here, and I like Chris Pickens' team, Maverick and Iceman. When I did the odds earlier, I had your team up there, I had Dane's team up there, and I had Chris Pickens' team, Maverick and Iceman. I like his roster. I like Kurt Warner as long as he stays healthy. He's got a couple really good wide receivers. Calvin Johnson, did you see that 90-yard touchdown pass? Now that Roy Williams is gone, I think Calvin Johnson his stock just went up that much farther.
Well, he's gonna do good. Roy Williams says he's a stud athlete too. You know.
Yeah.
He was doing a draft on ESPN, and Roy Williams picked Calvin Johnson before he picked himself.
Yeah, it's a smart move. He's just assessing the talent. It's a smart move. Chris Pickens plays the Rocks this week once again with Brett Favre. Brett Favre came from Maverick and Iceman with the trade.
Is that Ed Ducey's son?
Yeah, that's Mark. That's Mark Ducey, the famous Mark Ducey.
Oh, okay.
Who's usually best at everything.
Yep. Ask him.
Yeah, sure. But
how's Jen Ducey doing?
I don't know. Maybe she's tuning in right now. But I like Maverick and Iceman to beat the Rocks. I just thought it was an interesting matchup. The fact that they're both kind of, same spot in the division, and the fact that they've just completed a trade. That's about all the time we have this week. I appreciate the fact that you've opened up your house. This is very nice. Did you make this? This is a nice little outside area you have here.
No, I retired.
Oh, did you?
Work.
Oh, that's good. That's good. Any closing remarks or anything else?
Good luck for the rest of the season for everyone else except
Yeah.
for me. Yeah.
I've enjoyed your messages on the I've enjoyed your posts on the message board.
Yeah, I'm gonna start, mellowing it down. Dane's been crying. I don't want to hurt his feelings anymore.
That's nice. See, the fact that you're a compassionate person, you think you're other league members. I don't think everyone out there does that. Some of them are out for blood, where you're thinking of the other teams, and I think there's going to be good stuff for you in the afterlife because of that.
Yeah, well, it seems like I hurt his feelings, and I looked out for him there.
You're a good person.
Tell him my team's better than his. He's ready to cry.
Sure. You're a good person. You have a good heart.
Called me bitch like a couple times.
Well, that's your. I think.
Bitch.
I think it was shortening your.
Bitch.
Well, I think it was shortening your name, bitch magnet.
Oh.
Bitch magnet.
Really?
Which we didn't
good.
even.
I just figured that one out. I'm gonna switch it.
Well, Eric, thank you once again. It's always a
You're
pleasure to
welcome.
come over. And next week we're gonna have Aaron Lennon on.
That's gonna be a good one.
That is gonna be some fabulous,
Excellent.
fabulous stuff, and we're all excited.
Did
for
him
that.
and Robbie ever hug and make up?
I don't know. I'm not sure if they dated or not. Though that embrace with Les and Aaron at
How
the draft.
come someone get mad at Aaron? I only beat you up, Aaron, because you said funny stuff on them.
Oh, I don't think anybody can ever really get mad at Aaron. I've enjoyed his comments on the message board as well. I'm sure everyone has. That's what makes the league fun. Sure.
Yep, that's right.
Thanks, everybody. We'll see you next week. Thank you. I like this. This is nice out here.
I don't know.
What do you think of the Pillsbury?
That's awesome, man.
Did you see that? It's the only thing I had that matched the shirt.
Bad.
I like the puppies.
I like that one.
All right.
Where are you going? Playing volleyball?
Got a volleyball game.
What's that? Let me help you. Radio Shack.
That's pretty good.